Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Are we good? Okay. No lighting on. Light it up. Hi. There we go. So we are on. Yeah. Let's see. No all-time highs yet. Looks like we're getting very close, but no cigar there. Delete some errors. Clean up my charts real quick. Let's just look at the higher time frames first. Luckily, we did hit the 4 hour. That's what I was going for a while. 4 hour retap and then blast it back up. So that is pretty expected for a run higher. And look at ES. ES is just monstrous move higher. Probably the leading asset today. Yep, it's leading again. I don't know what is happening. NQ being lagging today. But we did take data highs there, looks like. Is that right? Yeah. Did you switch to December? I'm pretty sure I'm in September still. Lots of gaps on ES. No gaps on NQ. Just lots of wicks. Okay. See what we can do today. Let's see if we can hit another banger today. We've been doing pretty good this week. Honestly, the price action has not been terrible. I feel like it's feasible, like as long as you're managing risks. You get some easy trades. Not sure what's happening with all these wicks on NQ. NQ's throwing me off right now. See how the 5 minutes looking. What is this? Oh, this is CPI. Yeah, what is happening here? Joey size down this week in personal. I've seen people that do well, you know, like as a trader, like people close to me who kills it. They're like pretty red this week, kind of this month. Which is kind of the opposite for me because I'm like, I'm not doing too bad. But I did bad last month. A lot of people did good for August. So maybe I just do better in terrible price action. What's up? What's up? Are you getting rebates today? Rebates are done. Oh, the overlay sale says rebate. We're gonna have to fix that. Moving everything's gonna be wiped. Starting tomorrow, or basically after the stream. We already kind of wiped a lot of it and changed the terminology, but we're gonna be moving on to points. What is cashback? You get some money back, 5%, right? You make $100, or you spend like $100, you get $5 back. You spend $500, you get $25 back. We're transferring that to points. Points would be kind of like the equivalent value. You guys have been asking for this already. Like, can we use our cashback balance to redeem it for accounts? And this is the alternative that we're going for. So we're no more cash incentives, no more cash prizes, no more anything like that. We're only doing point system along with other benefits. So I think it'll still be good. I think this was like part of our plan to do. We were going to do this like probably 4 months, 3 months in, maybe in like 2026 once we have everything like set up properly. But since it happened so abruptly, we are doing it like basically start next week. It's because you're very patient, have no problem not taking a trade. Yeah, I really want to keep on valuing that, but August was also getting me impatient. I'm trying to reset. I also have lapse of judgment sometimes when I'm trading. Patrick W talked about your day. I don't know, were you guys in the chat? Someone in my Discord said he's talking about me again, so I was like, okay, let me pop in. I was typing. He never responded though, but he keeps on saying like he was mentioning my name, but he was getting rage baited a little bit because there was a lot of hate message in his audience, just saying like, you know, you're just jealous, you ruin rebates. Rebates are good for people, blah blah, and then he's trying to defend it. He was mad hating it. He was getting a little triggered. What's up, Tyler? Highest form of jealousy. I think it's more just a conflict of interest. Like, yes, he's much bigger than me, about 10 times, 20 times, whatever you want to say, in like revenue and size. He's probably like 10 times still, right? In reach. But we have such a strong community. That's why we're blessed with. That's what we're built Smart Prop for. It started because of me just want to be in Discord. I'm like, oh, use my code. Let's trade props together. Let's make some money together. I'm like, wait, I'm getting a lot of affiliate revenue. Is there a good way for me to give it back to the users to save them some money? So I was like, okay, let me just try to give like a good chunk back manually. It was so slow. I was like, there's like 50 people sending me, I bought this. I was like, okay, I'll send you $20. I'll send you $20. I'll send you $20. And it keeps on adding up until I decided to make a website. And that was kind of like, that was a long time ago. That was a year ago. And we've been just growing. More people have been fans of what we value and offer and provide. What's your opinion on Patrick saying cash rebate leads to zero for everyone? The easiest thing to combat that is like, you could easily, let me show this off. You could easily just have firms restrict it to 5% max. Or have a cap. Like, you can't not give more than this amount. And then it's not like a slippery slope anymore. And it's a lot of what if scenarios. He's like, what if I just do 10%? What if I do 15%? He's not going to do that though. He's greedy. Not many affiliates at all. I don't think any affiliates was willing to give their revenue. That's the thing. It's a lot of what ifs, but no one's about it. I wonder if this 15-minute flips and we push higher. I'm not ready to buy this yet. I feel like into this hourly and re-chop back up, I'll be interested. But I'm just basically open the session right now, like near high of the session. I always hate trying to buy in like the top of the session. It feels dirty to me. Unless like I get a nice retrace. Would you take this slow already? If we flip back up, I can see the setup for it, but I want to be a little bit more at discount. I mean, we have a nice retracement here. Fill this imbalance. Move up. Took this low out here. It looks very bullish though. It doesn't look like a short yet. Will you convert current cash balance into 2 points? The plan is basically we're gonna issue we're gonna just remove the minimum. So yeah, like $50, $200, $1,000, whatever it is. We're gonna issue all the payments, and we're gonna give you like a lot of time. At the same time, we're gonna develop the point system, and you can convert cash to points. You can't convert points to cash. Very simple. There's gonna be more details about it. We're just basically having all our team. We have like a team of 12 people right now, and it's growing. We're gonna add like basically we're adding like 1 or 2 people we're vetting out to see who's really able to help us grow more. But yeah, I don't want to talk about the plan. I'd rather make the announcement. Let's see, what is the chat talking about? PW is like the rebate program. Yeah, that was very clear because he got every firm to. He rallied all the other affiliates to shut it down. What if someone has a big community, start doing 10 to 15%? The easiest thing, like I said, the firm can just cap it at 5%. This is our alternative. Like if you're saying like, how do we make cash back sustainable? Just have a strict cap. You cannot give more than this amount. And the firm could choose who to partner with to do this. So they're talking about like, oh, another shady person can do it. Someone from India. Like they don't have the credibility to even do that. Because the firm has to work with you to even do this. We work with every firm listed to get this set up for automation and everything and verification and keep it very clean. You can't achieve greatness without haters. What do you guys think? This is a long? This feels like a long, but I don't like the risk reward in this long. Because I'm just banking for another high at the high of the session. Near the high of the session. People just forget. People are like, it's illegal. It's shady. It's I don't know what else. Like they're gonna collect your tax info. They're gonna collect your social security numbers. Like you never use a rebate system. 2, Rakuten, Ibotta, PayPal Honey, all these exist. They've been alive for like 10 plus years. There's a lot for groceries. I don't really use them, but what I do use is Rakuten. Rakuten is very simple. You just, if you buy Nike, if you buy Adidas, if you buy anything like name brands, they'll give you like 3%, 4%, 2%, 1% back. Pretty good. And we already have plans of doing like extension to automatically verify it too, so that's already in the books. No cash, no problem. We'll just do points. Do you need someone to clean the toilets? Shit, we might have to add you. You guys talking about Kellyanne? Kellyanne, come on. Like, respect for her for doing a lot for the prop community, but I think she's outdated. She's a grandma age. Not disrespecting the age, but I think just because of that age gap, that she's not tech savvy, she doesn't know how tech works anymore. It's like very transparent. She's like, you have to submit your tax info, you have to submit all these sensitive infos. Like, you never used a technology before, right? But yeah, that's the story. It was an L to poke the bear. You should have known PW's better guy. It was probably bound to happen. I think a lot of affiliates was already not liking it, and we were gonna pivot. We didn't expect it to be abrupt, like everyone's gonna ban it at the same time. We were hoping to have more of a grace period and like slowly transition out of it, something like that. No, you can't convert points to cash. That'll be cash incentivized. It's only cash to points or just points. We really have to stay compliant with all the firms to keep them happy and clean and make sure that we can run our business right. But I think you guys like it. Like, imagine you get like 500 points, very equivalent to the same amount of money, like to the dollar amount, right? And then you see a direct funded like for Tradeify. It's listed for 400 points, which is probably the same thing as $400. You get the free account. We buy the accounts directly from the firm. We'll give it to you. And then we host a lot of giveaways. Much more raffles now, just supplement all these rebates. So I feel like nothing's changed. We already have such extensive benefits in the back end to make automated. We can change things pretty easily. And the trade copy, we want to do more tools. Any tools you guys want. If you want like TradeZilla, we could partner with them. We cover subscription. We'll pay for it out of pocket basically because we have the revenue to back it. So like they're like, bring value. It's like, no problem. We'll do a list of value. Just because we're willing to spend the money for it, essentially. So if you want an indicator, if you want like a trade journal, if you want accounts, if you want anything, we will just use our revenue that we built up. Give it to you guys. That's the goal. This is not a long for me yet. I feel like this is like tough area. Because yes, I'm looking for higher. Am I willing to buy this? I'm not sure yet. If it wants to bounce, it'll try to bounce here. It's like, took this low already. A little bit of consolidation here. This should, if this was a hold, more like right here. But I'm not a fan of it right now. Kelly is my auntie. That's funny because like Tyler, I think you're like 30, right? So if Kelly Ann's your auntie, that checks out. Never use technology. I think just being very unaware with how things run now. Which firm banned it? Listen, if a lot of firms say no, we can't do cashbacks, some firms allow it. We're gonna have to change it just to make ready for everyone. Oh, points to gift card, so it's not cash. Is that I don't know. I feel like if I ask, they're gonna be like, no, that's like the same thing as cash. Because you could argue gift card and cash is like very synonymous. But prop counts is more of a commodity for the prop firm. So when I was talking about the point system, the prop counts is something they were favored. They're like, oh, that's a good thing. We would actually like that because it funnels directly back to them, so that they would actually enjoy it. And I'm spending my money to buy that full price. Is a win-win basically. Edgeful. Oh, we could do Edgeful. I think people like Edgeful. We could definitely do that. Some people were like, "Why are you not chewing out these prop firms?" I'm like, dude, I'm partnered with them. I want to be continue working with them. It's not like Patrick told every prop firm to just do this because he wanted to. It's like something that they were already a little iffy about. Other affiliates were already telling them like, we don't like cashbacks. It's unfair to everyone else. And it basically ignited the wave of people coming in, essentially. I don't want to talk too much on this, but at the same time, this is no trading area. If you know how I trade and you trade with me, you gotta try to steer away from trying to like analyze and be technical on price action that's not there yet. Maybe just wait. If you wait a little bit, maybe we'll get some like delivery and then we can join in. So anything you guys want to talk about, we can talk about here. Oh, FX replay, Edgeful. These are two tools. We could just basically pay for them for you guys. It's not a problem. These are like $50, $100 per subscription. Maybe we make it redeemable with points. I don't know. Something like that makes sense. Prop accounts help. Yeah, I think prop accounts is the safest route. That and trading tools. Trading tools we want to really expand on. So we're probably going to do a request where you can submit any trading tools you want, no matter the price, as long as it's like reasonable. I'm not paying for someone course like 2,000, 3,000. I'm not going to put Tori's course up and pay for you guys to do that. It got to be something reasonable, something that is sought after. Like, you know, Edgeful is one of them. Indicators is another one. Tradecopia, the trade copier. Other trade copiers we could even do. Trade journals. Things that you guys would kind of already pay for. Maybe do a trading view. Like, why not trading view? There's not much of a hard setup because we're like, listen, give these users the credit. We'll tell you who to give the free subscription, the free free month. We'll pay for it out of pocket. That simple. Helps them bring revenue. It's a win-win. They would beg me to really do this. Can you do like a package deal where you buy like 1,000 evals that the community book tickets for, so they get a bulk purchase and we get a sweet discount? What the hell does this mean? I need to read this back. Judas Joe says, can you do like a package deal where you buy like 1,000 account that the community books tickets for, so they get bulk purchase and we get a sweet discount? I think that's gonna be too difficult. 1,000 accounts. Here's $50,000. Give me 1,000 accounts. Have you tried stab maps? I use stab maps. I haven't been using it as much, but this is stab map here. We could also, I guess we could work with them. I don't know. That's a specific indicator, but things like this works. I would want to, start building my own again. We had this plan that I put in the back burner. How much R has you been up this week? How's this week? This week's been good. I think so far this week, I always hit like a good win, make like $1,000 or $800, $500, and then followed by a small loser that I'll give back like kind of like a fourth of what I made. So the risk reward is a little bit difficult because I'm sizing differently. So, it's like, it could be like 50% win rate, but I'm up like this much. I'm probably up like 2,000 on each of my accounts. Or not 2,000, maybe like 1,500. Which I showed you guys. My Apex at 20K per balance right now. I only have, I think, 10 of them. It's at 20, 20, 20, 20, and then 21. That one little one. 15 accounts bought, free month for a Desi Bra. We could do that. That's also another thing. Like, we could actually bring more trading analysts, including, like, I don't know, I would want to get Lanto into Desi, myself, other people. And it'll be like a kind of like a paid Discord, but at the same time not paid because it'll be for SPF users. It's free for SPF users. People can pay for it if they don't want to be SPF. Because, the one negative about having a free service, you have a lot of trolls. You have a lot of people that don't care. You don't have people committed. But if there's even the slightest paywall, it could be like $2. Those trolls might not want to pay for it to get in. So it's like a filter basically. And you're that cheap to not be able to pay like $2, like it's not worth it for you. So that's like the paywall that I would do. Like, and you're not paying, you're just being a member. More exclusive access. What's your bias for this session? I think it's higher. Higher makes sense. Blue funded today, one day before payout. That is one of the worst feelings because, like, let's say your payout, you're doing like 5 accounts, just 2,000 each, 10,000 payout total, right? You're like one day away and you blow it. You could think about the profits, but you just basically blew 10,000 worth of a payout. That's 10,000. So when you think about that, like in your years of trading as a prop trader, it really sticks to you. Like, you have to, when you're so close to the finish line, why go for another leap? Just like, just race there slowly, take your time, get to the finish line. It's not a race in this way. It's like you're racing with yourself and you're like 99% there. And then your impulse basically chooses you to let's sprint for it. And like when you could just take your time and walk to it even. It's hard. It's definitely something that takes a lot of time, experience. Even for me, I make a lot of mistakes with that too, but it's worth it. And that's where base hits really come in. What's the reason you trade PM? It's pretty good for me. I like to trade PM because it's been pretty easy to trade. Not last month, but let's say over the course of like 6 months or a year, PM has been very consistent. It's easy to get base hits. I milked a lot from PM just to be so easy. Don't use August as a reference. August is probably the worst example of the year. So far, September is not too bad so far. It's actually pretty good. I would rate like 6.5. There's other months where it's like 8, 9, maybe 9.5. Just that good, that easy. We had a streak. You're in the wrong live. Oh shit! Did I mess up? Did I create 2 lives? I don't know. Sometimes that could happen if I made a mistake or something. Feels toppy. That's the dangerous part. Like people are probably shorting this up and then they're just getting cooked. I honestly would rather see it take all-time highs first. And that makes me feel so much better to take all-time highs and then we start shifting lower. Probably, I feel like the week. Wait, was it just for Friday? I was gonna say like we're gonna spike this and we're just gonna come right back down. Might even flip the candle, but that's asking for a lot in one day because Thursday's already kind of wrapped up. But maybe next week. I think next week we can try to turn it back down. Just past 25K funding next legacy. Nice. Dude, there's some firms that want to do cashbacks though. Like Funding Next is one of them. They're like, you know, we can support you if you want to do cashback. You can still do it. The only dangerous part was other firms not gonna allow it, and I'm not gonna let like half the firms allow it, the other half don't, and we gotta remove the other half. What the hell is Dundee Next? Paris says, what do you think of Dundee's Next? We're thinking about adding them. Are you talking about Funded Next? Should I poke the bear? I mean, it's like a lot of what ifs. Like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but like, you know, it was gonna happen. A lot of people were already it's not the people that's angry, it's other affiliates. Not just Patrick. There's like Kellyanne, there's Kage, there's random affiliates I don't really talk to that much, or maybe some I do that just turn their backs to like they're pressuring all these firms to ban it basically. And I wish maybe if maybe we have more people speaking up, like this is a good thing, it could salvage it. But the voice of all the affiliates was just very prominent. Yeah, traders Nest. We're upping the giveaways by a lot. I think we're gonna double them. We're gonna do at least we're gonna try to do 100 per month. Maybe not this month because we're still setting up, but next month, every single month, we're gonna do 100 counts. At least, along with the point system. Point system very simple though. Like the math is gonna be like it's gonna be asked the same value. So let's say you spent $1,000 on profits already over the course of like a month or 2 months, 3 months. You get $50 back. Maybe that $50 would be converted to like 500 points. That points could just get a free count. It's like the same thing. Nothing's really changed. The good thing is the reward sync is gonna still be coming for more firms, and then you'll be able to sync it easily. And you can choose, like, imagine this. Choose like, oh, I want Straight Fund. I want Lucid. I want Funding Ticks. Use my points to buy this, and then the fun thing about this, we could work with the firm to do discounts. So like, we'll do 30% off points here, and then you guys save your points up. It'll be a fun way to do that, to curate like a good community. Does that make sense? Like that to me could be even better value. It's like almost like boosted rebate, but like boosted points, or reverse the boosted points because we're doing discounted redemption. Elite Trader has a point system. The point system will be applied to prop accounts. See how that could be fun? That's just gonna really encourage us to work with the prop firm more. We're gonna spend a lot of money. Like we gave a lot of rebates. We gave a third of our revenue back, but we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna spend a lot of our money that we invested in into accounts. So we could probably buy like thousands of accounts over the course of a few months, for redemption, for giveaways, for raffles, these kind of fun things. So just expect more winners. The cashback was like everyone's a winner. Everyone's a guaranteed winner. I guess the point system would kind of give that same thing too. So I'm not too stressed. I'm not stressed that much about this. It just sucks because I wanted to do both. I want to do cashbacks, and I wanted to use this cashback to buy accounts and discount. I had this blueprint out. We had a lot of plans with it, even with the point system too. to convert it. There's gonna be the revolutionary, but they're like, I guess PW is like, let's just take it down. Good thing is all the prop firms that, you know, they send the same message. If you notice, you look at Twitter, they're like, to keep fairness and transparency, we're banning all affiliates that uses like, or we're not going to work with affiliates that use cashbacks, rebates, cash incentives. It's like a copy and paste message. You throw it in ChatGPT and like just reward this. It's the same thing. Like it's like one by one. But while I was saying that, the same firms they were, you know, when I had meetings with them, no more cashbacks. Okay, let's work with alternatives. Here's our alternative. They said they all liked it, so we're good there. We're good in the front. That confirmation is all I needed. All I needed. All our team needed. Is this going higher? Like this is just this bias up. I was saying like we should be bouncing here, and ironically we did bounce here. Kind of crazy. This is what I was thinking about. Like I didn't like the risk reward of it, but like if we were to bounce, if you guys remember, I was looking at this area. Same thing with ES. Could have been a decent long guess. It's not that many points so far, but that's the only long bias. I would not short this until I see like a nice flip back down. It just the bias is still a really time frame alignment. It's pretty much staying upside. I wonder if we can get a better position though. Free eval payout works. You get a payout. Oh, that's just something that we're still gonna be working on. Imagine this: you get a payout from like Lucid. That's what we're doing right now. You get a free eval. Pretty easy. Only Lucid, but that definitely takes a lot of time to set up automation. We only work on automation. We're not going to be able to manually verify things. And the firm has to set it up too. But the one thing I want to ask you guys, Elite Trader Funding, they want to get listed. I've been talking about them. I'm going to probably have some meetings, but I'm not too sure. I'm a little shaky on it still because I have bad history of them, but they're doing a comeback. If they can promise me like, you know, we have dedicated support, anytime there's a issue, I guess we'll back you guys, right? Because that's our payout protection already. But I need a lot of promise from their end to not really screw us over, screw our users over. They want to get listed though. I'm not sure what you guys think about that. So that's one thing, Joshua. The old ETF was really bad, but they dropped all their bad rules, and I've been shitting them for 6 months. They've been doing better, I guess. So all I need is promises, and I need the community to give me the green light to add them. And I guess my promise to you guys would be like any issues we'll cover. That's what the payout protection is for. So it's like kind of up in the air. I'm like 50-50 about it right now. What do you guys think? ETF? Yes or no? I know you guys don't have bias, but like realistically, if they had promises for us and we are also delivering in the protection where if you get screwed, we'll reimburse you, and we see them grow, we see them do like a pivot here, they drop all the bad rules. Is this a viable option to add them to our partner list? Last time I asked this, there's like 80% saying no, but like now that I talked about more, I think promises are there. It's looking better. ETF has been good to you. They've been really bad last year. I think this year they've been changing. They've been turning a new leaf. I think the CEO, I think Conwall, I think how you say his name, has been very active and very up there. So things has been changing pretty good. Hoping it pumps here. Just wait. Should we check the Robinhood? There's gonna be good price action. If you guys seen this whole week, we wait for like hours for a trade and then boom, trade hits. This should be up, right? Let's go. We are coming back up. All right, guys. I'm gonna buy at least 1 up to 2. If you guys have something good, recommend me in the chat. Right now, we are not moving that much, so I'm willing to. Oh, we're bumping though. I'm willing to try to look at some stocks to buy. Then I think for when I get back next week, we'll start doing cash clear puts for everyone, like as a group. I might even post it on Discord if I share some trades. Make it easy that way. Oh boy, Uber is up. Uber 89 average is at 95. That's pretty good. Kava. Oh, Kava's been dog shit. Holy crap. Chipotle's been. Someone need to buy more Chipotle. My portfolio is looking dookie right now. It's because I sold all the winners. The losers, I'm just kind of just hanging them right now. I need a real ticker, guys. Like, tell me what is a good ticker, because all these are random to me. If you want to know how to go back to, like, you probably have December. It's probably DEC 25. Just type in SEP and then go back to September. I think someone's asking that. Open is open the retail, like, how do I say, like, it's like open house thing where like they could look at the houses and like they buy real estate, real property, stuff like that. Is that what I'm thinking about? Yeah, it is. Okay. Wait, did they just IPO or something? Why is it up 65%? Are you trying to make me buy the top? Dude, someone's trying to make me buy gold. It was $1 and it's at the high of all time right now. 66%, and you're saying buy open. I'm gonna get killed. Open is GME. Is it like, oh, it's like a short seller type of thing, right? But someone's trying to get me to pump it. I'll be like, okay, let me put 500,000 in. RCAT, okay, drone stock. I'm not the biggest fan of drones unless it's like government related, maybe. But let's see, RCAT. Let's see what we're talking about. I hope it's not a penny stock. Up 30% a day. Why are you guys recommending me buy at the high of, like, I don't like doing this because the next day it could go down, like retrace, and I'll be like down like 20%. Be kind of upset. Open used to be a SPAC. Oh, I see. Yeah, I kind of remember that. All the SPAC went to shit. If you guys remember, back when I was trading, I can think of. I remember BurgerFi was doing pretty good. I don't know how they're doing. Did they delist? I feel like they delisted. Tattoo Chef? Is it TTO? Dude, all these, unless I'm typing wrong. Oh my goodness. They delist. $2023, they delisted while like I was leaving SPAC. What else? I know Lucid was a SPAC too. They did really good at one point. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, not too bad, right? They started at $10. It went to like the highs of like 80, 90 at one point. I believe. Hundreds. Yeah, I remember this. It was a big spike. And then I remember PSTH. These are things like if you're not in SPAC, you don't even know the hell I'm talking about. What's another good one? The one I like was UTC. This one was like a pretty good stable one. Let me see how they're doing. That kind of do shit. I mean, it's not down. It's not delisted, but this was something that did like it's not like a big pop, but it was like so stable, and it's like a. If you're not aware of UTC, they do pretzel, they do snacks, they do very good. You're not taking the inversion? I'm not sure which inversion. You're talking about like this downside inversion? I'm not bearish yet. We should be looking for higher. We're just looking for a better placement. Oh, Lucid did 10-to-1 stocks, but that makes sense. So you're saying like they're like $200 now? Did I see that? That's fire. SPACs are basically the easiest way to make money back then, where like you start with $10, no matter what, you just throw your money in there. If they acquire a company and it does good, it's gonna spike. It could go like, 10%, 20%, 30%, 50%, whatever it is. But if you don't want to, if it goes down, you could just hold the money. I forget the amount of time, but they'll just give you that $10 back. So it was like the most genius way to, or most passive way to make money if you're patient. And that's why I did pretty well with them. How many of you guys know what a SPAC is, or trade SPACs, or in the loop? Type one of you if you did. Probably not much of you guys. That was my shit though. That was like I was into it. I was like trying to research like all these companies. There's like the holding companies that have the money that's raising money to acquire another company. SPAC, yeah, SPAC I'm pretty sure sucks bad right now. CCIV, I don't know what CCIV is. I recognize the name, but I don't remember what it is. What is that? Churchill. Oh, okay. They acquired what? They acquired Lucid. Okay, that makes sense. Do you remember last year when you told me people said I was arrogant because of the way I ignored the hate and how successful I became? Now you see that hate that comes with success. That, dude, everyone's just jumping in. Twitter have been kind of crazy. But yeah, I guess the good indication that you're doing good is you're gonna have a lot of haters. That's the same with Patrick. Patrick's doing pretty good with like his marketing and everything he's doing with the streams. Has a lot of haters, but he actually used that to his advantage. Lucid's down 80% from SPAC price. SPAC price is $10. I'm pretty sure. And someone said they did a 10-to-1 stock split, so they should be balling right now. If the math checks out. That should be like 200%, 2,000% gain right there. At $20, and you're saying 10-to-1 stock split, this should be 200 then. If that's true. I don't think Lucy did a split. Okay. It was a reverse split? Never mind. See? Who's feeding me false information? I thought they said stock split. I didn't hear reverse split. Never mind. I thought the opposite. I thought it went from $2 or $20 or 200 to 20. See, this is not a good area yet. But shorts is, let's see if shorts is gonna be valuable. Patrick wrecked you, kid. I mean, it is what it is. Smart profit is gonna continue to thrive though. It went $2 to 20. I thought it was the opposite. What happened to Lucid? Like I guess they were going a lot of hype, but they probably didn't build cars like that, right? I still see Lucid. When I was in New York, I saw a Lucid store, and I was like, I kind of want to go into it. But they were like appointments only. Is like bummer. If this was Tesla, they would have let it open for everyone. Lucid was hyped back by Tesla. I really love the cashback, but in terms of problems to sustain long term, cash rebate from affiliates would be a super bad move. I could see how it become a slippery slope if more people do it. I feel like the cap could be alternative, but you know, it's not a bad idea to remove it completely. The point system, I've talked to every firm, they like it. They think it's a good thing. They think it's sustainable. And I'll be buying a lot of accounts full price from them. So like, it's a win-win. Lucid CEO was the chief designer of Tesla Model S. Oh, that makes sense. I forget about this. I'm pretty sure Fisker was another SPAC that had the same message. That like, oh yeah, we went from Tesla. We're gonna start our own company, and it went to shit. Why is do advertising cashback? We don't do issue cashback. This is just outdated. I'm about to update everything because we talked to every firm about it. But yeah, no more cashbacks. We're doing points. Do we look for lower here, guys? Lower. Neo's a Chinese stock, right? How did Neo do? These eras of trading just takes me back because back then I was just like a college kid. I was trading, I was learning about stocks, just like learning about these companies. And then some of these companies that are like, you know, there was like some electric companies that you could take internships for. I'm like, wait, I know that company. I mean, my friend was also like interning for them. I was like, wow, that's a small world. I did a college presentation on Lucid. Needs to purchase eval full price. I mean, just like fair value. Just it's gonna be like helps them generate volume. I'm using my money, my my money to buy these accounts. So for the raffles and everything. SoFi, I think SoFi is gonna do good. I always believed in them. Let me see. 26. I mean, that's not too bad, right? Did they do any splits or anything? They're kind of like, I guess, are they trying to be like Robinhood? I remember it was like similar like that. Interesting. They need more users. Will SPAC hype come back? If SPAC comes back, I might just get back into it just for fun. I might just put like 100 bands in multiple SPACs, right? And if it spikes, is whatever. I like it. Make some free money. But if it goes to nothing, or if it has a company that people don't like, what happens is people just sell, and it might go under 10. But like you just wait it out, and you'll be able to redeem it for the same starting price. This might be long, guys. I might be trying for this long here. Might be going long for ES. Is this too early? I want a nice closure back up first. This is so choppy, but is it good for me to be betting on this moving higher? Now that we got a nice sweep here, we saw both sides right now. There's like a megaphone pattern. And me thinking it comes back up. Me looking for longs on the ES right now. I think that's the right move, to be honest. Try to see what I could do here. I think long is like 88s, 89s is the right move right now. 88s. And they have equal lows here. That gets like a little bit tricky too, right? Equal lows is like where the PM lows are. What would TP be for NQ? Just like these internal highs here. It was only valid for the promo for Apex. If you want the lifetime reduction, it was only during the promo. Top tip's kind of dead to me these days. Way better options. That's the thing. Consumer, when there's so many prop firms, like you have so many choices. I've been loving Lucid. I've been loving TPT a lot more. TPT, the only thing holding me back was like, please fix your support. They allow reserves. Now they make end of day drawdown on live account. That's like such a big thing for me because I'm only allowed to trade live accounts. They're doing everything right. I don't think if they just don't change anything, I think they're gonna be like, would it be crazy if they overtook Apex? Like, would that be crazy to say? If they overtook Apex, especially if Apex locked down, like have a payout cap or whatever. Because I think Top Step already far surpassed overtook, was it Apex? You look at the payout numbers, which is kind of a good indication of how they're doing. Apex is like not as high anymore, but Top Step is zooming. I heard from some prop CEOs that they track the payouts. Top Step might be paying out 3 times more than Apex right now. I don't know if that's true or not, but Tyler would be out of job if Apex died. If I was gonna just move to Tradeify, maybe with Brett Simba. If their pro accounts have end of day, I feel like Take Profit would be #1 in my books. Not gonna lie, I think as an overall user experience, that is way too good. Here's my question. What are the possibility that Take Profit pays out more than Apex in a month? I think the last time I saw Apex number was like 18 million. Trade day, I feel like 30% consistency just ruins it for me. If they just go 50% consistency, it'd be so much easier. 30% is like, why am I wasting so much time on this? 30% consistency, I'm wasting my time on the eval process, essentially. It's stupid. My motto is looking for proper setups at a good area and just like kind of connect them. So I want a good time frame alignment. I think this is bullish already. So we're just kind of looking for longs here. The draw is higher. We got a good spike. Yeah, I could have looked at longs. It's still very choppy. I'm not even too mad at it. Yep. Target would be just highs, guys. If you're looking for any targets, these highs. And then if you want to expand to it, the all-time high draw is just right around the corner. It's like 38 points away. That's going to be the draw for today. just for TPT, don't ever in your life spend $1,500 to reset a TPT account. You're just gonna throwing money to them. Broad firms, you're supposed to aim to make money. When you do that, your probability of making money is just so low. $1,500 to work with a $45 account that's trailing drawdown. Yeah, so it was a pendant. I think this was the move here. I really want to see. I could have longed on the 88 drive here. I was really looking at that, but I'm not. The price action is just way too choppy, but it made a lot of sense. We had some turnos back up. Should win it for it. It was like a B setup. I liked it. Just slow, very slow delivery today so far. Do we still have to pay monthly after passing TPT? I have like over 25 accounts for TPT, right? And I'm milking the shit out of them right now. I took 2 payouts already. Since I pass. And you pay no monthly fees. So in case I do fumble these accounts, I'll be making like probably like already milked them like 20,000. Oh, look, I have 20 more in the vault, 25 more in the vault. Let's activate 5 more. Let's activate more. By the time I'm done with them, probably in like 4, 5, 6 months, with the 25 accounts, I'll probably milk at least like 200K from them. Such a pretty good risk return because I spent maybe 10K on them on those accounts, maybe more, maybe like 15. You can ask for my indicators in the Discord. I think we have a mod that made a preset to show all the indicators. Someone will redirect you. Didn't TPT moves you live? Yes, they do. But the good thing is, if you blow the live, you can just go back again. Dude, I'm live with TPT since like 8 months ago. They had live for a long time. They've been moving more people live, of course, though. Apex, still haven't seen people go live. The one person I thought they were going to get a live account, they just took the full balance. No one wants a live account if they have an option to take the whole thing. But yeah, if you want the easiest way to make money, if you have the capital for it, you have the skill set for it, I would recommend, and I'm not going to recommend it. I'm going to tell you what I do. If I were a random nobody, I would load the shit up with TPT accounts. I'll buy like 30 accounts, or let's say 25 accounts is still good, like 5 sets, right? I'll buy 25 accounts. That'd be like 5,000 right there. Each fail would be like $25 reset. It's $100 per. It'd be like, let's say you reset 3 times, or let's do 4 times. 4 times might be high, but you pass after the 5th time, basically. That would be 10,000 in resets, 5,000 evals. You spent 15,000 on 25 accounts. That still saves you a lot better than what you're paying for a reset, right? Because like 25 accounts, right? If you were to buy it manually, you'll be spending a lot more. That's with 4 resets. So I would not probably be taking 4 resets. I would be like doing 2 resets. If you do reasonably, 2 resets would just make it like, this is the price. It'd be, what, 200? What does it cost again? I think it's like 240 or 200. I think it's 240 for account, right? 249 maybe. And then plus 2 resets. What do you do? Plus 200 times that'll be the all in times 25. You'll spend 11,000. You spend 11,000 on it. You have 25 accounts. You could make that back in a heartbeat on the first set. That's how easy that to milk TPT. If you know what you're doing, they thrive on people failing the pro drawdown, and they'll just They were so frustrated, right? That they'll spend $1,500 per reset, which is $7,500 total. Your profit share is still at 1099. Yeah, it is. It is. We'll see how I do right now because I could take another $800 payout from each account. That'd be 2,000. Pretty nice. That'd be 3,000. Wait, 800 per account. That'd be 4,000. I'm tripping. I can't do math lately. I think my trading has been elevated. My technicals for like business meetings and managing things has been up, but I'm just slowly digressing in just basic stuff like reading, basic math, because I'm not using as much. Is that bad? It takes me a little bit longer to do it, to do the quick math now. I'm like, wait, let me think about it. I was like 800 on a 5 account. That's like 2,000. I was like, wait a minute. That's wrong math. That's 5 account. That's easy 4,000. Can't even do simple math. That's what trading NQ gets you though. Yeah. Dude, what has PM been doing though? So 2 PM close. I should have looked at this. Anyways, not sure what I could do with it. Do I trade today? Like, what is this is like the most I can't even type it right. This is so garbage. We're just gonna go bloop and then bloop and then bloop. You got people probably in the stream that are like, I'm waiting for him to take a trade, whatever trade. And they're gonna be bummed that I didn't take a trade, and this is the price action here. Random question: would you be up to live stream with a random viewer, like in person? Maybe like you gotta vet them out somehow. I can't have like a troll on. How much is your premium channel? I think for me and Desi, we're doing 50-50 each, but it's like 100 total. We might move to make it free, to be honest. Get PW on. I'm gonna tell PW is like, the rebates are good for the community. You're just greedy. It's not bad for it. You're greedy. You want to keep 100%. You're saying, oh, I could do 10%. I could do 15 rebates. You don't though. If you see who was complaining about rebates, it was only affiliates. It was literally only affiliates and the fans of the affiliates. So like people like say Patrick's side, they're supporting it. They're like, oh, you're so cool, Patrick. You have so much motion. Like, he does have motion, but it's like they don't even know that what he just did was like something that hurts the community. The whole point was save money. Using the word motion. Dude, Patrick has motion. I have to admit. He has the motion that no one else has. But the hate from the outcome of it, I mean, he has a lot of hate. The stream today, there was a lot of people bashing him for doing that. Blame on hypothetical. That's literally the case. He's like, what if an Indian does it? And then they do like 100% rebate. It's like, no, that's not how it works. You're gonna make a hypothetical. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, what if like there's another store that sells iPhone for cheaper, or sell? That's like just random things. Like, these are very bad business practice. And the prop firm itself would not work with a nobody. they would work with only credibility. Anytime there's any fraud, they would just cut them off. That's why for every firm that we work with, we give them a lot of reassurance. We tell them we're not using any data. You only need to provide us what we need. We will do the cash back. We'll do everything cleanly. They know we're a legit business. But hypotheticals, man, crazy. This price action is not tradable, guys. I'll do something better for you guys. Let's do a giveaway right now. I don't want people to time the giveaway, so let's do it right now. Some people just come on at 3 and they're like, oh, giveaway. Let's do 2 right now, and then we might be doing a little more at the end. Let's see. Two winners right now. We might do 2 more then. What did Pat do? He just got all the prop firms to shut down cashbacks, which we are unfortunately shutting down, but we're moving towards points. Who's the other Matt? Are you talking about Rocket Scooter Matt? He said every affiliate was against you. PW, TBM, other Matt. It's a big conflict of interest, but you know we're gonna still do our thing. You just know, like, you know, proper match. I don't know if you guys know what proper match is. It's very similar to our model. We just want to do cashback so you can have freedom. But the point system resembles a lot with proper match, and they've been running for 2 years healthy. We're just gonna go bounce off there, and we're gonna do more and more and more. How much market share you're taking from PW? I'm pretty sure he's still like 10 times bigger. I think he was afraid if it runs for another 3 months, maybe SPF would grow to the point where it would be bad for him, you know? Filter previous winners. We could do that, but we're not going to do that for Discord. Once we hit the website, that's what we're going to do. I want like a little gift box open every time you log in SPF. It might be like a freebie. I'll be like, here's your inbox. Here's your free account. Pick account, any account you want. So click this. 2 winners. 3 more minutes left. Is in the giveaway channel on Smart Prop Firm. Does this mean you and PW aren't cool with each other? I don't think we were like friends, but like this is just more for engagement. But for SPF, like if I were to be honest, like he didn't do this to pray for my downfall. It was more because it's a conflict of interest. It affected him. If I did something like crazy and it's like, you know, random, I'm doing my own thing on my own lane, he's just gonna maybe make fun of it. But this thing was really affecting him, or going to affect him, has potential to. So that's where he stepped in. He makes $1 million a month. Dude, he makes more than that. $1 million a month was a while ago. I'm pretty sure he said he was going to make 20 million this month. Or not this month, this year. So that's like, is that like 1.5? I feel like it's like 1.5, 1.6 a month. Let me see. I'll just do that. 20 divided by 12. 1.6. See, my math is not that bad. I'm like, it should be like 1.5, 1.6. $20 million a year. That's crazy. And you know, another thing is we could have capped the rebates at like 3%, something like a credit card, so it's not that big of a deal too. Like there's like so many alternatives, but he went the route where it just kills the idea. Are you guys thinking we move lower now? I'm not even sure anymore. I feel like with the pendant pattern, this megaphone, he ideally should move lower, but like, this is so trash. I don't get how he can make 50K average per day from affiliates when he makes $10, $20 each. So how that works is he has 5,000 live viewers, right? And in total, that's like live viewers. That's pretty big. That's like a streamer level from general. He can have like 30,000 people eyes on them on a daily basis to see code PW. So it's not that hard. I wonder just when is PW gonna get burned from a prop firm? That's why I don't use coupon of influencers unless it's smart. That is what I was hoping you'll say. That's the only right answer. I forgot to ask, was AM good? I guess it's pretty good. It's been pretty bullish. Good retracement. Probably a good flip here too. 5-minute retrace. Hold. Another high. I probably would have traded AM preferably. Like, this is like hindsight. Me saying that, but like a little much more delivery. It was like a lot of back and forth though. But like if you waited for this here, you might have been this is where I'll be like, I'm going for this long here. We got the break here already. Ready to long on the next retrace. Missed it by 2 ticks, and then we run it. I'm like, what's the next trade? What's the next trade? Looking for higher. Looking for higher. Maybe play this inversion here. Oh, I forgot the giveaway. Who won? Who won? Someone said I won the count, so one of them won. 2 giveaways. We have. Is this? Oh, I'm thinking I'm a streamer mode. I don't know who this is. And the other one is Todd. So if you want, make a ticket. Make a ticket here. Congrats, congrats. We'll do probably a few more. Your view on top 1 trader. I'm not in a good view with them. They're one of my negatives. Congrats to Todd. He said, I'm Todd. I see Todd MCC in the user right there. There's an imposter among us. Do we trust the one that has the username Todd MC exactly? Or do we trust the one that says I'm Todd? And we have Slim Trady saying I'm Todd too. There's no rewards for Apex. Apex does not want any parts of rewarding. No parts in it. So we're not be able to do anything. We gotta stay compliant. How well your business do now? Props ban it. It's just pretty simple. Okay, I think it's better to explain it in this way. This is the announcement here. Important update from Smart Prop Firm. Several of our prop partners no longer allow us to issue cash rewards or rebates. Basically, no cash incentives at all. So here's what we'll do to pivot. Smart points. No more cash back. Every purchase now earns smart points. Redeemable for accounts with our top partners. It'll be like Tradify, Lucid, Funding Next, Funding Ticks, all the big ones. Basically, we're gonna have them all. We're gonna try to make it discounted too. Like we're gonna rotate them. Like if you guys want Tradify discounted, we'll do that, and then we'll pay some money to reduce the pricing over that for the points and rotate it. That'll be fun like that. Trading tools and services and many more. Automatic raffle. We already do this. We do 50 to 70. We're gonna do like 100 plus a month. Payout protection still there. Same thing. Dedicated team. We're gonna expand the team. Any issues you have, we'll step in. If not, we reimburse you. We're gonna really try to stick to this. That's why I was telling you, if we add ETF, which you guys don't like, but they show me promise and they're gonna promise SPF users a lot of things, and let's say they burn you, that means they burn me, and I would have to make up for it. So this would go well with high risk for. I might not even promote like the high risk, but I need to vet them properly. So this is gonna be there for a lot. Not really needed for the top firms, honestly, though. And then free trading tools, we're gonna try to do more trade copiers, indicators. Someone said Edgeful. Someone said Trading Views. Someone said like the backtesting software. These are all possible. So every purchase basically from today onwards is going to be credited in Smart Points. And Smart Points is going to be, I'm going to try to make it apply to a lot of these tools. So that's the update. If you're asking about like what the conversion, what are you doing, everything like that, any random questions, you got to wait for more updates. See, I was going to expect that. What about my balance? It's under 50. Quick answer of that is we're going to issue everything before you convert. And if you do want to keep it, we'll convert to points. The same value, basically. So if you have $100 in cash back, hey, you want to keep it that way, we'll convert in points would be equivalent to $100 for a prop count. We're going to make it easy. RAI statistics for indicators? What is RAI statistics? We'll have to make a request. Why do you think most people can pass evals but never reach payout? It depends how you pass it. You know, if you're blowing through a lot of accounts but pass a few, that's not good. That's why I like to separate me trading evals as just like just doing it like risky, doing it very quick. And when it's kind of funded, I want to lock in. Lucio allowing the free eval payout. Yes, we're doing that still. We're almost set up with automation for a lot of things. Funded next feature is good. Yes, it's good. This is starting to become like a Q&A rather than trading. Only not because I don't want to trade. I've been watching charts like for the last like 60 minutes. But what the hell is this? We're back in the midpoint of the range here. This has been the range. It's like 30, 40 points on like something that's been pretty big range. PM has just been dog shit. Oh, oil, rice statistics. Okay, I know who that is. If you guys want that, we can also work with them. Oh, I was showing freaking Discord. Oh my goodness, you guys didn't see anything. Let me just turn off streamer mode. I think that's what I have right now. Okay. This was what I was talking about. It's like smart points, automatic raffles, payout protection, free trading tools, no more cashbacks. Every purchase now earns smart points redeemable for accounts from our top partners. So we're going to be like Tradify, Funding Ticks, Funding Next. Like, I don't even feel like talking about this anymore because I just went over it in a good speech type of thing. And then like I didn't know this is not showing. But yeah, any tools or service, anything you guys want, we're going to make it. We're going to pay for it. So, will the points required to redeem an eval be reduced when a prop firm ever goes to sale? Probably, but instead, why don't we make our own sale? You know, why not we keep it everything fixed, but we can every product. Maybe we have a few products where we have our sale alone. Like let's say you guys want 150K direct funded, instead of it being $500, we make it like $400, $350, something like very good. You know. Because we'll be basically paying more for it for you guys. Smart bot. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to really revise everything. The one thing is, there's a lot of things to really scrap. I think we'll just keep the points fixed, right? But then for certain products, we'll have it on sale, which is gonna be nice. It's gonna be good for the prop firms too, bring them sale volume. I need a setup, guys. I'm not. Am I gonna sit 2 hours with nothing to work with here? Send emails from SBF to registered users saying all this new info. That's our plan. But we need to finalize everything before we make it official. I just made an update so people can, know our movement. But probably Friday or tomorrow, Saturday, we'll make it official. Thought you were a disciplined trader. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm not gonna force a trade, but I'm just saying, like, what a nightmare to watch 2 hours of this. This is garbage. I can't even, like, if I wanted to find a trade, I don't know if I could. Or even make a trading bot. Probably, I mean, I could, but like, if I make something like that, I would want to be perfect. Like, it's gonna be like 6 months to a year put into it. You're not gonna see it anytime soon. Let me check the Forex calendar to see what we have here. So, yeah, we did CPI already. Friday's like 10 a.m. news. Oh, we have FMC tomorrow. Powell speaks next week. No, not tomorrow, next week. After that, not much. The whole rest of the month is like not really much. After FMC, I think after the 17th, mid-September, I think it's going to start really just delivering. We're not going to chop anymore. There's not much of a news reaction anymore. And that's where I think we could bleed. So we'll probably take all-time highs first. Do you have a family? Do you have kids? I have offsprings planned. I have like 9 offspring ready to go. When I stop trading, I'm going to train them. I'd said this before. Too short or too not short? Short NQ here is so risky, but like I'm leaning a little bit. I don't know. Tradeify said they're releasing product this weekend. I think it's tomorrow. Don't hear from me though. Word on the street is tomorrow. And then word on the street is there a sale? Probably not. I don't even know what the best sale is right now. I feel like Oh, this is interesting. So TPT made this also now. Effectively, take profit trader would no longer allow partners to offer any form of cashback, rebates, or platform credit-based incentive. What is credit-based? Including the direct promise of free accounts in exchange for the use of promo codes. Raffles or giveaway tied to purchase are still allowed. Okay, that's good. Raffles, dude. This is easy money. You know, the easiest way to countervent this is just do a enormous amount of raffles instead of like it'll be exclusively for only TPT purchases. So you guys aren't getting like any cash back or any benefits there. The raffles will be like, let's say we get thousands purchases or like 500 purchases from TPT this month. We'll just do like 50 purchases. It'll be like 10% winners. And if it's like I'm talking about 500 people, but I'm talking about, let's say 1,000 people, right? We'll do 100 only for TPT, and then we have the general raffle too. Yeah, so I don't think it'll be points. I gotta communicate with them a little bit more about that, but it's not a big deal, honestly, because there's a lot of alternatives we can go about it. Funny next sale. Should I ask them when the next funny sale is? Brian cooked by all brothers. Imagine changing it to for everything. That's crazy. It could go up, it could go down. But here's what I like though. We're gonna try to see if we can still reward sync with TPT if they can give us that. But we're gonna promise them like, you know, no cashback, no points if that's what they want. Anything they want really. But we're gonna really amp up the our alternative is like if they don't want to do any point system, any cashback for this firm specifically, all the purchases. Let's say there's like a few thousand purchases coming up. We're gonna take a percentage of that, maybe like 5%, guarantee 10% of winners, and that winner could be like, it could be something massive. It could be for a TPT count or it could be a lucid count, any count, your choice. So the benefits would be still very nice there. There's no all the prop firms, all the affiliates, all the creators, they're against SBF. Does that not make you want to support us more? And we're gonna be giving back even more. I think we're gonna try to. We can afford to give up more margins because this is a battle now. This is a war at this rate. Not literally, but like, oh, we can't do cashbacks. We'll do points. We'll do raffles. We'll do insane amounts of money put into this to give back to the users in the most compliant way. Think about that. The most compliant way. Whatever you said you can do raffles. Okay, we'll guarantee 10% winners every month. And it'll be new winners too. Maybe in that way, and for this, like if you already won last month, we're gonna try to cycle through. So it'll be like at one point you're gonna win something. Shit like that. We're ready for this. This is gonna be fine. But what I'm not ready for is this price action. This price action is not moving. 100 user raffle with 100 free accounts is not guaranteed. Oh, that's such a loophole. We'd say like you can't do a guaranteed free account. But let's say there's 1,000 purchases. What if we do 900 raffles, 90% winners? I'm just kind of shit talking right now. But the possibilities are easy to work around. Just for convo, wouldn't that be form of bribery? No, that's a reward system. They already allow the raffles. Raffles are pretty easy. How much cashback do you do in August? I wanted to say these numbers. I think I already kind of talked about it in multiple streams. I wanted to make it like a big post and like how much we're giving back. But I think me doing that, me showing like transparency, like 400,000 rebates, that accelerated our downfall for a lot of other creators. But since this is the last time we do the rebates, I'll share. I think we're at 82. I think it's 82 full, 82 and a half or something, which is such a large amount. We had pretty high growth there. We gave a third back. We had to pay all our team. The margins are very low, but it's worth it. And we might even make it lower now to really fight this war. War to give back, basically. How long we do rebates? We did it for like a year and a half now. I want to say like 14 months, 15 months, like a year and a quarter, maybe. But you know, in the beginning stages, we didn't have automation. It took a while to have everything clean, and we've been working on a lot of other stuff. We've been neglecting like the website and stuff like that, the speed of it. But now we put a lot of team people on it, so automation is there. The only problem is just more to it. 1.5 years that they started to say something. Then you have the X giveaway. Yeah, but I was a little too caught up. We can look at that later. I think you have to guess the cash back. We're going to make a nice campaign about it to show what we've given back. But this whole... it put a lot of light on us. So that's why I'm trying to not do damage control, but just not even talk about it anymore. Let's just work. Let's just work low key. Let's benefit everyone, right? All the users know how valuable it is, but I don't want to speak about it publicly. That way, it'll protect us, right? Because I feel like if I didn't mention a lot of these success stories, like, oh, this guy just got like 500 rebate. This guy, we had 400,000 and we had record high this month. We did 80,000 plus this month to give back to the users. Look how we're really progressing here. If I didn't say that, maybe it would have been fine for quite a little longer. Transparency is also dangerous. That's what I'm working towards. I like to be transparent. Anytime anyone asks me something, even like my affiliate revenue, how much my expenses, I don't like to lie. I don't like to walk around it, but it's something I'm working on. This whole session is us talking about the beef, or not the beef, just like what's happening, what's spiraling, and we're watching this just go back and forth. This is just so disgusting. I think in another world, if I wasn't talking about a lot of the stats and showcasing it, the rebates would have been fine for another like 3 months, 2 months, maybe end of the year. And then that is like more money to you guys. Every month is like just gonna be more money for you guys. When do rebates end? It ended already. Moving forward is points. Dude, Lanto's in a trade. Lanto's long 88 has been back and forth. I don't know. Oh, I guess he's up a little bit right now, but I think longs are looking pretty good. We have like a lot of equal highs right now. But what the hell is this? You think it was a stats or more PW beginning person defended? He already shattered on the rebates, and I'm pretty sure he talked to behind the scenes before, but now he's doing aggressively. So it's a mixture of both. More so, I want to say, because it's not Patrick that controls everything. It's also Patrick and everyone else, all the other affiliates too. So if it was just Patrick, the platforms don't have to listen just to him. But when Patrick says something and all the other affiliates like, he's right, this is so unfair, you have like 10 other affiliates saying that, that's where like the prop firm has no choice to shut it down. So I want to say like the uneasiness from other creators was already there, and it was like bound to happen in a sense. Does that make sense? Like, you're like, it's like explosion that was just ticking, and then Patrick set it off. It probably would have set off like a few months from now. If the smart gives extra cash back, why I need to use small vehicle? I mean, you know, the one thing that I've been doing as affiliate, like it's a lot of money for doing nothing, and you're making money from your supporters, and I don't feel that good about it because it's so much. So like that's where this idea came. This idea has been running for 1.5 years, and I've been trading for prop firms like 3 years, and I had no affiliate earnings until that moment basically. And I was like, wait, at that time I was probably making like 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month. Very, very low, I feel like, on the low end. It may seem high to you guys, but like, you know, compared to Patrick, it's like $1 million per month plus. And I was already trying to give out like a few thousand per month from it, like trying to give like 30% away. But yeah, affiliate earnings is a dangerous game. And when I see where it's coming from, like, wouldn't it be the best idea to give back? Like, that would be the easiest thing to say thank you to the supporters who use your code. Why are you chatting at all stream? I mean, this because it happened recently, and what else would I chat about other than watching this price action? Like, what am I supposed to do here? I've been watching this, I've been waiting. I'm looking at charts while I'm talking too. Shit, the more I analyze this chart, the more I'm gonna just be like, okay, I'm gonna show us long this here. Prop expenses 100k. Yeah, if you had 100k prop expenses, just imagine it'd be like 5,000 rebates. I'll do one more closing thought, unless we can find a trade. The one more closing thought is like the most out of touch post I ever seen in a long time. Was from Patrick here. Let me see if I can find it. He was complaining about it a lot. Oh, this one. This one I felt like was so out of touch. Giving 5% rebate so they use your code, you make more money for the people. Affiliates get 15 to 25%. At some firms, they don't then act like they're the same in the industry by offering 5%. Brian is making 6 figures a month as affiliate while giving 5% back to select firms. And then like, this is coming from a guy who does 7 figures a month and gives nothing back. And he's complaining like 5%. That's not enough. Only 5%? That was so out of touch to me. Still a third of what we get though. I mean, it's not just 5%. I think it's a mixture. Like at TPT we do 8. Some firms we do like 6. Because we have 20% commission. We don't get 25% commission unless Apex. And Apex, for a reason, it's like so low ticket. Maybe PW gets a lot more commission, but we get pretty the regular amount. Wow, this is moving. Did any props back you? That question is like, I don't want any prop firm to go against the wave. So even though Lucid and Funnex and all these people that are like, we'll do whatever you want, but you know, everyone's already leaning this way. Like, is there any alternatives? And I was like, yeah, this is alternative. What do you think? And they're like, oh, that's great. We definitely back you here. So Lucid has been one of them. Funnex has been another one of them that's like been really a good blessing. That like, They don't want to change it, but they have to because everyone's changing it. One minute unicorn. Yeah, I mean, it kind of was, but oh, wait, unicorn is it's gonna be a breaker. There's no fair value gap. Go for the highs now. If you buy $100 on average, we'll get 15 and we'll give you back 5. So 1/3 of our revenue is already given back. Doesn't count for all our team members, all our partners, and all the expenses that we have to. But like even like for raffles, giveaways, any like now we're gonna expand more on tools. We're covering subscriptions. So like the margins becomes like to 35%, 30%. So you could kind of do the math there. Billy won the giveaway. He doesn't even know he won the giveaway. Where would you guys long? Would you guys just long this breaker? He's barely moving either. 1 hour look is crazy. 1 hour is just back at where it was. Still think you should post publicly about the rebates. I mean, you guys know about it. Or rather, you guys know about it. I don't want to share too much about too publicly because it's just gonna make other affiliates mad. They're gonna be upset over it. So that's what I'm choosing to do now. Like I think that's where our team and other people recommended. Like, don't just do your thing. Just stay in your lane. Don't brag. Don't showcase. People are gonna get offended when no matter what. But yeah, it's like above 80. It's like about 80,000 rebates for August, which is record high month. Pretty good. Majority of it was only high because of FundedNext. We did the reward sync, so it tracked all the purchases from the previous months for some users, and you know they received like they've been trading FundedNext for like 4 months. They didn't get a single rebate, and they just receive it all at once, and they just receive like $800 or $700 over the course of like 4 months. You know, for the big guys, for the regular guys, it's like just $200 per person basically. Because you have 12 accounts, so like it adds up. Each account would give you like a few bucks, $4 or $5. Yep, loose slips sink ships. I mean that's a good phrase. So try to warn me if I go too overbearing because you guys gotta keep me in reality. Like I know like it's for marketing. I'm always like trying to market to, trying to get more people to use it because of benefits. But if it goes too dangerously close to the sun, where like it might offend people, it might rub people the wrong way, especially the affiliates and prop firms, then yeah, try to reel me back in. Say like let's just do our own thing. Stay away from socials. We have like 4,000 users. They're actively using our benefits. We're good. We're happy. FT account, can I withdraw 5K every 5 days? I think you can. Tyler. The good thing is Apex has no rewards, and Tyler is affiliated with Apex, so you're good there, man. What account should you suggest for giveaways? I think the best count would be the what do you call it? The Lucid, the 50K Lucid. To me, but you know it's up to you. Took the highs here. Wow, what a What a long day. It's a waste of a trading day today, to be honest. Good pump though. Tyler doesn't care, but a lot of affiliates do care. They're really upset. Do you take trade today? No, I haven't yet. I wonder if this is gonna be taking the highs and we move lower though. If you guys want to see, I have not taken a single trade today. Kind of an L day, to be honest. But this is my... I'm just mainly trading on NinTrader. I have Product X and other stuff. But my TBT, I have a balance on them. Like, I'll probably just withdraw this. I was going to try to wait for it a little bit more. I have 20K on each 300K accounts, 20K profits. Been growing them very slowly. You guys have been seeing me grow this for like the last 2 months, 3 months. And then 21K up here. We're gonna take our time on it. We're not in a rush, right? We'll take a payout, move on. Trade AM session. Dude, PM was for the week so far. If we're excluding today, I think we did 3 days so far. Those 3 days has been pretty solid. We're up like $1,500. My thought now is like, this would be pretty good probability if we just take this high and then start turning down, and I'll try to maybe look for short going down. Is this gonna turn now? It might start turning now. I don't even feel comfortable shorting yet. I think, like I said, taking the high out would be much of a better short. Dawson's been short. This PA been horrible. I mean, if it's horrible, you're in short and we're like kind of near the high of the session. That's why it's horrible. Billy, just make a ticket. 0 winner. We be trading FTMLs now they entered US. No, unless they have like a real broker. I don't want to trade MetaTrader. MetaTrader sucks. You were red Monday and Tuesday. I don't think I was very little red. I think I was red 200 one of these days. I don't remember the. You only trade 3 days. I was green for 2 of those days. I think the first day, maybe it was Monday, I was up like 800, 900 per account. Pretty sure yesterday I was green. Yeah, Monday was definitely green. I remember starting the week strong. I was like, this is a good look for September. We were like up on a banger trade, 3 minis. That felt really good. But this is the reality of trader. I feel like, you know, you're gonna watch a streamer, you're gonna like, you like to see like, I don't know, like I think one good example, like I don't want to diss him, but it's not a negative way, but it'll be someone like what's it called, the Future Scalper Pro or something, FSP. He trades like a trade every 20 minutes, from what I can tell. And I don't know if anyone's tracking his record, because I don't know either. But to take that many trades, I don't think it's going to yield a positive outcome. Unless he's that good. That could also be. You guys can tell me. But you're trading every price action. Like here, how would I be trading every, like, he might be taking like 5 trades here. And I'd be like, there's no way. He trades several evals, he gambles, he averages so much. That's the one thing that I want to like kind of say basically. The streamers who are looking at their overall like trajectory to grow their account rather than just taking a lot of trades to get a lot of viewership. Because if I take a lot of trades, there's gonna be a lot of highs, there's gonna be a lot of lows. It's gonna be back and forth, but it's gonna create excitement, engagement. That's not the right type of behavior. Even when I was scalping a lot, taking like a lot of trades per day, like in a 2-hour setting, like 5-10 trades, that's suicide. There's not that many setups. He goes 100 accounts. Goddamn. Trade like that, like 10 trades an hour basically is just, or not gonna do that. Let's do 6 trades an hour. I think that's 5-6 trades an hour is what I've seen lately. I think like Tyler, I feel like at that rate you're not even trading to make money, you're just trading for your stream, if that makes sense. Like mental capital, but he's not worried about it. It's an eval. It's like I'm going in to perform like as a show, not as a trader, but as a show to create a lot of engagement, a lot of hype. He's profitable. It could be, but his viewer, I would bet more that the viewers would not be as profitable, because anyone who takes that many trades a day, unless they're top tier, I can't see it doing well. It's hard. He's trading options and funding accounts off screen, so it's a gimmick then. It's a gimmick. Is that true? Dude, why do you even need that many evals in the first place? That's why I just want to bring up them. I'm like, Yo, this is this ready to? We didn't take the high yet. I feel like this could come back down, but at the same time, we're so close to draw. We're at 3 p.m. right now, and we can't fall down yet. Like, this is possibly that inversion to play for lower. I would just wish we just knack the highs first. PW, FSP are entertainers. The honest thing about that, though, like, since they're so focused on entertaining, they have the highest viewership. And all the people, like, I don't know, you've been talking about like Mac, Rocket Scooter Matt, and like Desi and whoever else that's streaming that's like really focused on trading. They don't get that many viewership because it's boring. Is there all jets in Syria airspace right now? Oh, this is a lot of stuff happening. So yeah, yesterday I think someone was talking about like Charlie Kirk, and I was like, he got shot. And I was like, oh, there's like another assassination attempt. But when I got off stream, I was doing a lot of things, and I saw that video. That made me so sick. Like, not even politically, like, but that like he got shot in a public space, and his blood just oozed out. That was like kind of. I don't mind blood too much, but that was like it could be anyone that day. Having like it could be like a traders meetup. I don't know. Someone just, hey, just a lunatic just pulling out a gun and just boom. I did not expect that. You guys were talking about he got shot. I'm like, oh, this is like probably, it could be just whatever. Like someone pulled out a gun, aim, miss, but shot to the neck like that. Whew. That was crazy. That was so crazy to me. He was assassinated by a sniper. That looked like a sniper shot. That was so precise. I don't think they're trying to go for that. They're just going for... I think that neck shot was precise because he wasn't moving. He was just sitting down too. I don't even want to show... Like, imagine... You guys mentioned that yesterday. I showed on stream. I would be so sick to my stomach, and that would be so graphic too. Got shot in the chest. I don't know too much about it, but I see some clips. I want to just wait for all the things to come out first. I've seen like a video saying like it shot the chest. He had like a bulletproof vest. It ricocheted. That don't make sense to me, but like if someone could explain that, that'd be poor design. He got shot in the neck and bounced to his neck. Is that not a poor design? Wouldn't a bulletproof vest try to just catch the bullet, then ricochet it and cause something like that happen? Because I don't see it designed to ricochet. And that's why like I could see the video of people trying to explain it. Like it makes sense at the same time. Like I don't think this is happening. This inversion is retraced. We have like a breaker here. No, I'll just showcase here. Kind of spells for lower. Again, like I would take this on a heartbeat. We just took the high out. Any of the high, could be SMT high. Maybe ES to take this out. Who's wearing body armor? Whew. Like, we don't have to get to politics, but any public figure that's just talking to people and just getting shot like that, that graphic to public, you could be an audience member. Someone just got shot and the neck just died right there, bleeding out. That was, he just fell backwards. Very graphic. Like, I don't even wish that to anyone. Like, that could be any political person. That was crazy. I'm just thinking about it. That was the child was there, the wife was there, A lot of young adults was there. Is that I don't know if that's traumatizing. Like it probably is for some people to see that. Yeah, I don't think it is. Now that I think about it. But damn. Not even Patrick Whelan. If he put it on there, I'm like, don't shoot, don't shoot his ass. I'm talking about would that be traumatizing for the audience? Like, would that traumatize thousands of people right there? The kid and the wife, yeah, that's like the biggest thing. You just saw your dad get, or significant other just got attacked. They're making an Israel thing. I don't even know. See, I don't even know anything in politics. That was just so graphic. But it looks like E is trying to push higher. We might try to go for the highs. I'm trying to see if we can find something in this loose rubble here. That would do that to Nick Wintons, not Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. I think we're gonna blast through these highs on ES. My SMT, we might even go for the highs right in Q2. 1 minute inversion is always easy. Would you guys 1 minute inversion this long? This is so. The draw is there. The risk, maybe. This is such a C plus setup to me. Oh, this is not a breaker. I didn't see this wick. I don't know why my eyes. I thought this is the high, and I was like, oh, high, low, high, closure, retap back in. I didn't see this wick. I thought it stopped right here. I'm getting blind too. I've been looking at the charts too much. Yeah, I heard the old man who was presumed to be the shooter was just obstructing to find them. They just, that's crazy, dude. That just makes it more sound like it's more coordinated. This inversion is like, it's starting to grow on me because I think we're just gonna blast through the highs, but I'll be kind of a little bit emotional or a little bit more upset just for taking this high risk trade if it doesn't do that. So probably just pivot away. Awful white background, save your eyes. If I do, would you guys prefer? Hopefully I don't mess this up. Or is this like black? Would black be right? Where is this at? This Wix borders canvas. Oh, maybe I can do at least gray. You think gray would be better? I think gray is kind of clean. Is gray cooking? Like, be honest with me here. It's more easy in the eyes. Dark mode. I think this is dark mode already. How does dark mode, is this not dark mode already? How would you change all the colors if it's dark mode? How do you even turn on dark mode then? I'm gonna trust this random person on the viewer. He said, use this color. Here we go. Wait, is that better? Yeah, that actually kind of helps. It's like less white, but at the same time like gray. It makes the same thing. Top left. This might be the best one yet. It's very subtle. Does it apply to everyone? Oh, it doesn't apply to... I gotta change it to every one of them. You can see the difference already. Right? Oh, no, this is difference, actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference. This probably helps my eyes. It saved like years of my eyes already. No one told me this until now. Well, this was the price action. Not really fond of this price action. We just did a lot of talks today. We kind of went over the trajectory or the trajectory of smart prop firm. Just for sitting through all that, let's do another giveaway, guys. Oh, can I not? Yo, I can just give away cash on stream, right? That's still fully my control. Maybe I should do that too. Because I do giveaways prop, I can just reverse it. Let's do 2 more. Let's wrap it with 4 accounts today. This is just because I took no trades today, and you guys sat through listening through everything I talked about. It's illegal. How would it be illegal if I just do giveaway cash? No strings attached. Is the randomest shit. Is my money, and there's 800 viewers. I'm like, I'm gonna give $100 to 2 viewers every day. How is that illegal? You guys are nonsense for now. If it's illegal, I don't see how it would be illegal. It's against YouTube, bro. I'm not even doing it on YouTube. I'm just like, let's do a giveaway. I'm not even asking for anything. I'm not asking you to sign up. Not asking you to do nothing. Like, we'll just do it. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up after. People saying it's illegal because Patrick says it's illegal. Like, it doesn't take a scientist. Like, I'll type this. Is cash rebates illegal? Cash rebates are not inherently illegal. They are common post-sale marketing incentives. Their legality depends on the industry and specific state laws. Insurance and real estate, this is pretty much fine. And then the next thing is like, is cash rebates taxable income? This is AI, but you can look at any of them. I have a whole tax team. I'm not going to go based on AI alone, but I have a pretty big team to manage this, to really set this up. And it's like, cash rebate is not considered taxable income because the IRS views it as a rebate or a discount on your purchases. So you have to spend money to earn these rewards. It's not treated as additional income. The only big factor in this is like, it depends how much we're rebating. If I'm rebating like more than what you paid for, then that could be taxable income. But I'm doing 5% of what you paid for. That is in line for it. So, yeah. Oh, and then if you're talking about the 600 rewards thing, this is only if it's not a cashback. For most personal cashback rewards, give you a percentage of your spendings, is not taxable. And I had this work through a lot of people, and we set this up where we don't send anyone forms. We're going to do it legit cleanly. And it's the same thing. Like, you know, at the end of the year, right? I spent a lot on prop firms. I made 800,000 last year. Probably spent like 200 plus, or maybe 200,000. I don't know. The rebates or the cashback, I'll probably have like 4,000 bucks in cashbacks. That's not taxable. I can use that on gift cards, airlines, anything. But don't let the narrative control you guys. Like, it's so weird that one person says is legal, it's shady. You require tax info, you require your social security number, you require bank info. Like, all we do is a name. The fun fact that I want to say to close this out is like, there is one user we paid out. I was like, what is this guy name? It's a Essence of Life soap or something. It's like, it's someone, I don't know if it's business, but it's a phony name. We just paid him. He's like, we don't require your name to be legit or anything. All right, guys, 2 more winners. We're gonna wrap this up. Sorry for rambling about the issue. I think by tomorrow we're gonna be done with this. We're gonna move forward. Some people don't like too much talks on this, but in my defense is, look at this price action. Like, this is a whole pennant, and I feel like the highs are there. I wanted like one more drive. There was a kind of an opportunity here. The only opportunity, I would say. But the winners today are IK, and is that Streamers 46. If that's one of you two, say in the Discord, and we're gonna wrap this up. Is Desi playing RuneScape? He should be trading. So yeah, last thing also, if you want a giveaway, if you gonna win a giveaway, just submit a ticket. Click this, click giveaway claims, and then you're done. I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.